Now, Joe, did you play on the song?
Nope.
You weren't on the song. Was this the one that we recorded when you were in North Dakota?
No. I just wasn't a part of this song. I didn't help write it. I think you guys wrote it and recorded it and were like, got a new song.
It's done.
It was the same as
You're not going to be on it.
that one that he wrote for Rachel.
Oh, Baby? No, not Baby.
Starts with the B, maybe.
Oh, fuck, what was that name of that song? It wasn't Baby.
No.
Big Enough.
Big enough.
There it is. Eh. Steven telling a girl that he's not big enough.
It's big enough for you, isn't it?
Is it big enough? Am I big enough for you? I believe that was a line in the song. Am I big enough for you? Pretty ridiculous.
Well, really, is the question: am I big enough for you, or are you small enough for me?
She was a small girl.
Yeah. She is.
Double whammy.
Ouch!
He could fill every hole except
God.
the one in her heart.
Oh my God.
I particularly liked the porn for your ears bit from last week. You're trying to buy stuff to put in all your holes. I'm trying to fill your ear holes with... Man, this ending really does drag out a little bit.
That's why they wouldn't play it on radio.
Yeah. There's that electronic drum kit that you loved so much.
With the real ride.
Was it?
He had real cymbals.
Maybe by this time. When we recorded, like, Can't It Wait, or not Can't It Wait, but Throw It All Away and all that. When you were out of town, when you were out of town.
We didn't have Scott then.
I thought we did. Was that Mike?
That was Jake.
Fucking drummers.
I know.
Anyway, welcome to the William Barron Show. For those of you listening, the score is 3-2. Even though this happened last night, so want to get to the panel.
Just confused the fuck out of me. What are
You are literally looking into the past by listening to this podcast. Joseph, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Hello. I feel weird going first.
It is weird. It's usually me.
The Kragan, how are you?
He's got to go clockwise.
Very good. 1 day younger.
Very.
This is me.
Yeah.
1 day younger.
Yes. And Danielle.
Hi.
There we go. Yes, the Cardinals are leading in the game right now.
Barely.
How being a Cubs fan, Joe? How do you feel? I mean, you had made a comment earlier about how you want the Dodgers to win this. Is it just outright pure hatred, want them to lose, hatred for the Cardinals, or?
Well, in my defense, I never actually said I wanted the Dodgers to win. I just kind of did a cheer when they did something good.
Okay, so in
I
theory,
was just applauding good baseball.
in theory, that if something good happened for the Cardinals, you would applaud
Cheer.
that as well.
There was one thing when I said to myself, "Oh, that was a nice play,"
To yourself.
but I didn't say it out loud.
Can't do it openly.
As
So you can't admit it.
I'd rather not. I mean,
Well, yesterday was the 25th, or no, not the 25th, the 10th anniversary of
feels like 25.
right, the 10th anniversary of the Steve Bartman play. Were you watching that game
The
when
play.
it?
He wasn't on the field.
Were you watching the game when it happened?
Oh yeah,
Being a
yeah.
diehard Cubs fan, like what? Where were you?
I was in a room of other fans. We're all sitting there. I was at my cousin's house. We're just watching the game together. Like, this is unbelievable. We've never done this before.
We're gonna do it.
We've never sat in a room and done this before. This is great.
Awesome.
And then, when it happened, I remember being like, "Oh, that guy. Oh, I hate you." And I blamed him.
Really?
I did at the time.
Okay.
But now I look back on it. You see the replay. You see, I don't think it was his fault. And every other person next to him was trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Lou
Right.
didn't have
So-
a play on the ball.
If he weren't playing,
Yeah.
if he weren't,
He
sitting
admitted
there,
that like years later.
someone else would have made the same mistake. So
Right.
Right.
I feel bad for the guy, actually. I saw a documentary.
Yeah, we did too.
on
The 30 for 30
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
And I was like, geez, his life was threatened. It probably still is.
Life is
Yep.
ruined. Yeah,
Yep.
he ruined.
Because there are
his
people
life.
who are that dumb about their sports.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. It meant that much.
Well, shit, even when he was leaving his seat, when he was getting escorted out of the ballpark, people were throwing. I mean, this was back when they actually gave you a bottle of beer, like a glass bottle of fucking beer.
I don't think they ever gave glass bottles at games.
Well, I remember having glass bottles at, like, my bachelor party.
Maybe plastic.
Well,
No,
cans,
no,
maybe.
no.
Or a
No,
can.
I think it was glass.
Maybe like a 16-ouncer.
Full cans of, all right, full 16-ounce cans of Old Style or whatever shitty beer you guys sell up there. Just lunging them at him as he left, as he was trying to escape or whatever.
Yeah, they had to
Pretty
He
ridiculous.
was
Disguise him.
escorted out, wasn't he?
Escorted out. He stayed at, like, the head of security's apartment
That
for the night.
Yeah. Waiting for his ride.
Yeah, fucked up.
Oh,
Anyway,
ridiculous.
baseball season is in full swing for some of us.
Some of us.
Some of us. Jesus.
Anyway, on tonight's podcast, we are going to talk about The
baseball
Walking
game
Dead,
as it
the
happens.
The Walking Dead premiere. We're gonna cue you in on the game. We have a runner on second
There
right
might
now
be
as we
random
speak.
Cheers. Listeners, sorry.
The makers of The Walking Dead have this new TV show called Mob City. Have you guys seen a preview for it? It has her boyfriend Shane in it.
What channel? Is it on?
AMC. It's AMC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
It's Frank Darabont. He's the showrunner. He's the guy who, I guess, created Walking Dead for television, but is no longer involved in The Walking Dead now.
Oh, he's
Because
pulling
he's
like
moved on to
No, he
Mob
was
City?
actually let go. He was asked to
Whoa,
leave.
okay.
What?
That would explain a lot.
What do you
we're
mean?
Gonna,
He's
Yeah,
also the
what do
director
you-
of Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. And
you know how I feel about The Walking Dead. We're going to get to that. I want to know what you guys' thoughts were on the premiere. Did you guys watch it?
didn't watch it.
I didn't even know it was on yet.
Holy shit.
know
All
it's
right.
homework.
All right. All right. All right. And U of I ranked number 3 on Party Town colleges. Number 3 in the country.
Really?
Number 3.
That's a hard ass school to get into.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you get in, you're like,
So I want to know party stories, college party stories that you guys got. First of all, I want to thank Ryan, 2 different Waynes, Cody, Amanda, Chris, Angie, Brian, Paige, Brittany, Ishmael, Robert, and Charles for joining the podcast in studio. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hopefully tomorrow, today.
oh, since we're talking to the past now,
Right.
right?
So you guys didn't watch the premiere of The Walking Dead, being fans of the show. Like, why didn't
Yeah.
you guys stay on top of that?
Well, you know,
Shitty fans.
and listeners of this podcast may know, I choose to put my money into smartphones and satellite radio.
Yes.
So I don't pay for cable.
Ah.
So I usually watch it on demand. I do have like the basic package, catch it on demand or online. I didn't even know it was out yet.
Okay, so you haven't even.
No.
I mean, is it available on demand? Because it's available like on iTunes for like $2.99.
No, I'm not going to pay for it, but it'll be
Right.
free somewhere on demand or something.
Right.
And then I'll watch it. But I like to wait for a couple weeks or two to string a few together. I like to
Yeah.
watch them all
Okay.
at once.
Okay.
I do agree. It is better that way. I just don't like to wait.
Well,
So you watched it?
Yeah, we did.
How was it?
No,
What did you think?
it's a little boring.
Oh,
Well-
are they just kind of setting up the new characters or the story?
was
There are a
no new
lot of new
well,
characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people.
Yeah.
A
but
lot of new people.
You didn't really get to know any of them, really.
No.
They're just kind of getting the ball rolling. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they got it rolling.
They got something cooking, I know.
I
Right
don't know
over my
what,
fucking foot.
'cause
They have
it
to.
It was kind of boring. What did you think?
Well, I'm getting tired of this whole and if you guys don't want me to talk about this,
Prison?
spoil it. No, the prison, first of all, we're talking about zombies that like banging on a chain link fence all day.
Yeah.
But anyway, at least
Keeps them out.
yeah, keeps them
It
out.
does. I don't know why.
Good thing they weren't World War Z zombies, you know? They would
Can't
just
climb each
climb
other.
on each other and climb over top of
Yeah.
it. It's a good thing. the writers really did their
Craig
homework
is
on
now
that.
chomping. That's creepy, dude.
That is the
It
creepiest
is
part of that
creepy.
movie is that they just
The
constantly
dude,
chomp.
the dude at the end.
You actually
Yeah.
are doing it without special effects, though. And there's like, your face is like jumping.
Yeah, you looked kind of scary.
I'm a method actor. Everybody knows this about me.
Method actor.
I also don't have cable. So I too didn't watch the
Fucking hey, baby. How do we not remember this?
I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
You all know I spend my money on lube, books, and booze.
Lube books.
And booze.
Okay. Well, what's the name of your first book coming out?
I think it all works out, doesn't it?
LBB by Craig Ketchup.
Was it Think,
No, drink,
Drink,
think.
Masturbate?
That's right.
Wait,
There we go.
so you drink and then you think about something and it gets you going.
Well, you drink because why would you want to eat? That's just bad buzz management.
I drink so I don't think. Maybe.
Pray, please. Let's think.
Love.
Love. Who's gonna love you if you don't love yourself, sir?
Mhm. Oh,
Oh my
that's the
god.
masturbation.
That's the masturbation.
Plus, talking about it, telling everybody about it.
This is going to be on Chicago's bestseller.
Chicago's best. Hey, it's not the New York Times bestseller.
No.
It's just some fat guys talking
Yeah.
about it. Hey, it's a guy playing with himself.
Check
Want a
them
pizza?
out.
Check it out. I kind of liked it.
Well, all right, I guess that takes care of my second topic, Mob City, seeing how you guys don't fucking have cable. Anyway, it's a TV show about the fifth, I don't know when it is.
Fifth Dimension.
No, it's
So like LA
mobs.
Confidential,
Yeah,
like
kind of like mob
as-
days.
As LA's booming.
I'm going to
Oh,
say the
okay.
50s. 50s?
I would say it's more like the 20s.
20s, okay. Well, Shane with the broken nose from Walking Dead.
Always has his mouth open.
Yeah, he's the lead character, and she's very excited about it.
Does he have his hair back?
It's
It's probably all greased.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
care.
it's kind of like
I don't care if he has hair or
a
not.
little
I
bit
just hope
like
he-
fluffed.
Plays the same sort of character.
From the looks of it, he does.
Yes.
Good for you.
It's a good
I'm
thing.
happy for you.
Me too.
It looks good though, so I'll put up with it. I'll watch it.
Yay. We have another show.
On to our Uber fact of the week.
After this.
Might want to turn your back to see when the music cue comes in before you hit the Uber fact of the week.
Ladies and
Is, in
gentlemen,
fact,
come
the
back
Uber
after
That's
the
supposed to be
break.
the Uber Fact theme song.
We will tell you the Uber fact of the week when we come back. Thank you for listening to the William Barron Show. It's a new. I don't know why you guys would give a shit, but there's a Halloween special of Toy Story.
It's all
Have you seen a commercial for it? Looks good. I like Toy Story. Really anything by Pixar. Not okay. I take that back. Not anything. I didn't
No
really care
Cars.
for
Cars.
Cars. Have you guys seen Planes?
That's
Looks
not
like-
Pixar.
Looks just like
Is it
Cars.
not?
I don't think it's Pixar.
I think it is.
No, I think that I think Disney did it, but it didn't slap Pixar's name on it.
Oh.
Disney owns Pixar. Pixar doesn't. That's all right. Dane Cook's involved. That's okay.
So, Dane Cook, no.
No,
Have
maybe
you
they
seen
the
him
first
in-
special, but
Have
not,
you seen him in Mr. Brooks?
no. Is that the one with Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner and what's the guy? His alter ego. He's in a ton of shit. His name's like William.
Hung.
Not Shatner.
Shatner. Shatner. We're gonna bills.
She bang. She bang.
Welcome back to the William Barron Show. It is the top of the sixth. It is 3-2 St. Louis. And Withrow is on the mound. There's a pitcher for the Oakland Athletics. His last name is Ball 4.
Seriously?
No shit. His last name is Ball 4.
That's
Says it
awesome.
on the back of his shirt.
That's
like-
kind of awesome.
That is absolutely awesome.
I love
I love
that.
it. Welcome back to the William Barron Show. This segment is brought to you by MyDivasCloset.com. Check them out. They got a lot of cool shit.
What's in that closet?
Lots of
Sexy
fishnet.
time. Lots of sexy time.
Yeah, and then I just checked out the website and they have Halloween outfits now.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to
good
play
timing.
the character of,
Every character
Damn.
sexified.
they had what's the nerdy girl from Scooby Doo?
Daphne? Not Daphne. Thelma.
Thelma. Yeah, they have a Thelma
Daphne's the
outfit
hot
that you
one.
can get.
Who is a redhead?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, she was
All right.
redhead.
Yeah.
I guess Thelma was a brunette.
Wait a minute, wasn't she like blonde for a little bit of time?
No, that's the dude, the guy.
Fred
Yeah, Fred.
with the neck scarf.
Uh-huh.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With Ascot.
Ascot.
The
Ascot.
Ascot.
Well, welcome
Nice
back to the show.
Ascot.
He drives the van.
Like, you're
He drives the van. Everybody's having a good time in the back. Keep it down there. Anyway,
trying to solve a mystery here.
I had a question, and I don't know why it came to me today. I was leaving work, and I go outside, and it was like, I don't know, 10 degrees cooler than it was when I went inside, which is exactly opposite of what I'm saying. But like, if an asteroid like hit the moon and it like went off course, and the Earth,
Towards us?
no, not towards us, away from
Away
us,
from us.
away from us,
So it just misses Earth, hits
the moon, sends the moon off on some tangent shit. Now, Craig, you might know the answer to this, but don't we rely on the moon to keep our magnetic place in the solar system?
I think the moon orbits us. I don't think it really has anything to do with.
So if the moon was gone,
I am not an astrophysicist, sir.
It would affect our tides.
so we would
That
just
might
not have waves. Worst possible scenario, we don't have waves.
Worst possible scenario: some really
Ron
bummed people
The
in
ocean
Hawaii.
sucks.
Ron John's out of business.
What am I gonna do with all this wax?
Sex wax.
Does anybody really put on their dick? I always use on my surfboard.
How many times do you think that some surfer used sex wax on their dick?
For sex, man.
It's for sex. Sex wax.
I just like the smell of it. Don't you like the smell of it?
I didn't particularly like it. But
I don't even know what it smells like.
I don't either. What does it smell like?
it smells like
Sexy.
It smells like
Sex.
sex.
There
Kinda
you go.
So it kind of smells like butt. Really.
Smelly.
Yeah.
A little smelly. Okay.
So anyway, like an asteroid hits the moon, sends it off into some other sort of thing, and the sun is moving. Not the sun.
Oh, shit, now the
Okay.
sun's
Not the sun.
involved?
Like, Jesus Christ.
But the Earth-
We're going to die then.
The Earth. Well, I mean, just think about it. Like on a grand scheme of things, like how easy it would be for us to float away from the sun or towards the sun. I mean,
It's not easy because just like we're pulling the moon, the Earth is pulling the moon
right.
towards it. It's like on a slingshot. It's swinging it around. The sun's doing the same thing to the Earth, and it's pulling it.
But something's got to be able to cut that slingshot. I mean, there could theoretically be something that.
Some huge force.
No, because it's
yeah.
just gravity. Gravity's pulling it.
Okay.
Or not gravity, but what do you call it in space? There's no gravity up there.
Gravitational pull.
Yeah, I guess
The
gravitational
orbit.
pull.
All right. Either way, none of us know what the fuck we're talking about.
Regardless,
when it comes to this shit.
if
What
the
if-
event happens, our
Okay.
day jobs don't mean anything.
The
Yeah,
event
no,
happens,
no.
and every day we move. The Earth moves closer and closer to the sun, and we only
gonna
gain
quit your job? Is that what you're
degree, 1 degree a day. And I was thinking about this, and I was like, "Holy shit! What? All right, first of all, that's an awesome movie. Second of all, like, what would you do? Like, if every day it got 1 degree hotter, and I don't know what the human, body can withstand as far as heat,
Not much,
from the sun.
because once you get up to 108, you're dead.
Okay,
Your body just cooks. Your organs
Cooks.
fail. You're done.
everything's done. So at
Yeah.
108, it's over.
So you got to be in air condition. But we have air conditioning.
Well, it doesn't really matter because the Earth's going to hit the sun.
But it
Eventually.
matters because you got more days. So you spend the first few days.
So
outside.
this was my question: is like what the fuck would you do?
Well, first surfing's done. The waves are gone.
Okay, yeah,
You're not
nobody's
going
surfing
to the
anymore.
ocean.
So
Nobody's surfing.
You're not doing the beach thing, but you got your last couple days outside. Maybe go hit a tennis ball. You wax your car. You cruise for chicks.
You look to fuck anything?
You do that whole thing.
I mean, like, I just don't understand. Like, what would you do if you had, I don't know, 40? Let's say it was 78 today, and you said 108, right?
108 internal
So you
body.
have 30
You're dead.
days.
You're dead,
The Earth moves that much closer to the sun,
yeah.
1 degree a day.
Okay.
And you understand that once we hit 108 degrees,
Internal body temperature.
Internal body.
Your internal body temperature, 108 degrees.
okay,
But you got more days than that. I mean, there's people out in Arizona dealing with
120.
120, but
Yeah.
that's dry heat.
Well, let's just face it.
Still
The first
hot as
week,
fuck.
they're gone.
Okay.
They're the first to go.
Arizona, get the fuck out.
There are
So now-
people whose shoes they can't get off, and they're stuck on the asphalt, and they just melt in
Then
Arizona.
there's going to be those 7 nerds at NASA that, because they already know how to get to Mars, so they're going to jump ship and go
Yeah.
repopulate
Yeah.
out in Mars and leave us behind. So
Now, do you
you can
think
watch that. That's in Florida, probably.
be happy watching it? Let's turn on the. Let's. Well, but like, okay, so yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, we would have some sort of shuttle to take us off into somewhere else. But do you think that they would fly commercial?
I don't think anybody's flying commercial when that panic hits.
Just-
It's like,
but-
we are careening into the sun. I don't think I'm going to put off that vacation anymore.
Let me tell you something.
What's United flying?
If
to
this
today?
actually happens, if this actually did happen, the first people that say "fuck my job" are the people at the DMV office and the people at the airlines, because they're fucking. I'm not chucking your luggage today,
No.
right? So I hope you brought a carry-on and a wad of cash for that pilot that's gonna fly you.
Do you remember Small Paul?
Oh yeah, how could I forget?
The big right. I mean, just a great guy. He went. He
I think
quit
he's a
his.
listener. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul, what's up?
Yeah.
He brought up an interesting fact about the not Armageddon, but the other one with Morgan Freeman.
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact, and he was like, it was. I've never heard
A black
anything
president?
like this.
That's crazy.
He was like,
Bullshit.
he was like,
I'm out of here.
I'll never forget because he was my manager at the movie theater, and he watched every single fucking movie that came in there, and he was like,
Quality control.
the
right?
thing, yeah.
I'm not showing this piece of shit.
It's called Smoke Some Weed and go watch like endless movies after you get off work. Small Paul, man. Thank you for being in my life. But he brought in a very interesting point about Deep Impact, which sounds like a porn. But
Yes, it does.
Black guy as a president. Deep Impact.
Yeah. Somebody's fucking.
so like the night before the Earth ends, this chick is fighting with her dad, and she's like, "I just can't handle you right now."
The
Taxi!
chick is,
And she hails a taxi, and a taxi driver pulls up, and she gets into a taxi, and that taxi driver drives her back. He was like, outside of that, the whole movie was, I mean, it was solid. It was well written. It had good actors. It had all this shit. But I can't take the fact that some taxi driver on the night of his impending doom was like, you know
Still
what, I got to
working.
go to work.
that just goes to show that immigrants have a stronger work ethic than us Americans.
Where do you want to go?
Where you
I
up
got
until
nowhere to
that
go.
time?
Hood it up, lady.
I'd rather get you to your destination than
My last stop for the shift.
Traffic is thick, my friend. I don't know why he talks like that because he was South African.
Well, traffic wouldn't be thick. Where? Yeah, I guess it would be. Everybody trying to get out. But what would you? I mean, what would you do with your last 30 days?
God, it's such a tough. You know, I don't know. I would probably just crawl up in a ball and cry that.
That's
Of course.
perfectly
I would
understandable.
probably be like, of course, this happens to me. Because I just know something. I would win the lottery like the day before. Like, I got $50 million. What's next? Yeah. Later in news,
We're all dying.
the $50 million was won today, and also there's an asteroid that just hit the moon and sent us towards the sun. We have 21 days to live. Uncomfortably.
Yes, very.
Yeah.
But
I
would
just
you?
bought an island. There's no waves. It's too fucking hot. I don't have a guy to drive my yacht. I am fucked.
You don't have a skipper?
No, he quit.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't? All right.
Those air conditioner guys there, they got plenty of work.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Compressors going out left and right.
Uh-huh.
Hope you got a Train or a York or some type of name brand air conditioner. I don't know.
Nah, you don't want one of those third-party things.
No. Danielle, anything to add to this, or
I don't know what I would do either. I don't.
suck.
I mean, I know what you would do.
what's that?
Find a way to not die. You would spend 21 days finding a way for us to not die.
He's just staying up in the
That's
basement.
exactly what he would do.
Bill, come up and spend time with your family. I've almost got it, honey.
Yes.
Almost got the formula. I
Yeah.
think this is going to work.
Yeah, that's
No,
what he would do.
Honey, the air conditioner, it's about
It's
to
melted.
break. It's almost done.
That's what he would
Please.
do. That's exactly what he would do.
Damn it, I'm trying to save us.
Yeah.
I'm down here digging a hole in the basement.
Exactly.
It's colder at the core of the earth. We gotta get down there.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we'll just put a little lid on top, and we'll be all right.
That's exactly
I like
what
this
he would
plan
do.
better than the ice underpants. It's a much stronger plan.
Yeah, all
Wow.
those scientists down at Antarctica, they don't have any they don't have any way to communicate, and they're just down there like,
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
hey, did you notice you didn't have to wear your jacket outside today?
Shit's melting
It's like,
a little
it's
bit.
like February.
faster
This
than
is
normal.
unseasonably warm.
I don't know. It's a crazy thought that came over my mind.
Or you're gonna be that guy. It's like, hey, hot enough out there for you? You just do that for 45 days.
Some old dad. I don't know for you.
Thank you for listening to the William Baird Show. We will be right back after this.
When you say, then I'll say, if you don't mind, I think I'll take my time and figure this out on my own. I'm sick of all the games, the way the stories change, so leave me alone. All I wanted was you to love me too.
All right, and welcome back to the William Baird Show.
It's the most awkward episode ever.
Thank you for staying tuned for the Uber fact of the week. In a poll, and I don't know who conducted this poll,
Okay.
but 68% of women said that they would have an affair if they knew they wouldn't get caught.
Whoa.
68%.
Damn.
That seems a little high.
Yeah,
I would think,
agree.
but
Women are
68
usually the more guilt-conscious
right.
run of the pack.
So if women were 68%,
The male's like
95?
99.9.
Exactly.
We didn't even
99?
ask the men because we already knew.
Yeah.
It's
There
a
was no
given.
poll
It's a
taken.
given.
We knew as soon as you walked in the door to take the test. But that's the Uber fact.
The ladies actually said, would you like to take a poll? And the men would be like, where do you want to take it?
Yeah.
And women were like, yeah, I want to take a poll.
And apparently 68% of women said, yeah, I'll take a poll.
That was the question.
I just don't want to get caught.
Right.
Yeah.
Things that make you go,
Yeah.
Depressing.
Yeah, it kind of
Does
is.
seem a little high.
they could have
That
asked
does seem a little high.
2 out of 3 girls, though, and been like 68%.
It's
Well, that
true.
doesn't actually add up. It'd be like 2 out of 3 would be 66%.
66.
Oh my God.
Well, the one girl was kind of undecisive.
Bumped it up 2%.
Well, she was like, yeah, wait, no. No.
No.
No, I
I'd
couldn't.
still know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I
In
got to
fact,
live with
never
it.
mind.
Well, that's the problem, right? Is that you'd know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's what.
Well,
you
yeah, that's where
live
You have
where
to live
guilt
with that.
comes in. I mean, you
Right.
have to deal with that.
Somebody walks in and you come back home. You're like, hi, and you're like, hey.
Somebody else. Yeah. I couldn't do it.
So you think 68% is high as well?
I mean, I couldn't do it.
Okay, but you're friends
Especially
with other
consider-
females.
especially
What if it
considering
were-
your husband is sitting right next to you.
What if it were
Right.
69%?
My brother.
All right, high five.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
The other interesting fact that I read about is that a poll took a survey on the top 20 colleges where partying was just rampant. Rampant.
Those filthy
Co-ed.
Those filthy young kids on their booze and their
I hate them.
hot, young, sexy co-eds. What are they up to now, Bill?
Hate them.
The University of Illinois was ranked number 3. I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys have any guess who was number 1?
I have no idea.
University of Wisconsin?
No, close though. They were like 10th. Iowa.
University of Iowa?
The University of
Sure,
Iowa.
Sure.
Sure? Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The University of Iowa, yeah. Been there many times. Got
See,
laid
I-
every time I went there.
They come out with this poll every year.
Did you
and
really?
I think it's bullshit.
Oh.
I've never been to the University of Iowa.
I think these polls are bullshit because every year they say, "Hey, this school party
Time.
party central." And
I've been to U of I.
Every school
I
has
don't remember ever.
has a party station, party
Yeah.
central. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
they all do it.
Every college town I've ever been to is like every gig I've ever played. Oh, dude, you should have been here last week. That's pretty much.
It was crazy.
Oh,
crazy.
man, you should have. Yeah.
David Lee Roth was hosting. Man, it was nuts.
Except for Columbus. Columbus, Ohio was kind of nuts. But
I thought you were
No.
gonna say they're
that's
lame.
Ohio State.
Well,
And it was in session. We played a couple. We've played.
You remember my ex-girlfriend Maggie? She went to Columbus, so that actually fucking fits.
Yeah.
Jakuki?
That kind of thing. Oh, she was
Let me
batshit
ask
crazy.
you this:
This guy tried talking me out for that for years.
what, hooking up with her?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
giving a shit about her. Really.
It was hard. It was one of those times where you're like, you know, your friend's like, I think I got to break up with her, and you're like, I understand.
Good.
Finally, and then
He wouldn't.
no, we work things out. It's like, fuck no.
Why didn't you like her?
Oh no, I liked her just fine.
Okay.
I just didn't.
She wore boob shirts.
She wasn't exactly the best girlfriend, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Do you guys have any like college stories, like going to a college, like the craziest story that you ever had?
I got
You
nothing.
got nothing?
I don't have cable. I didn't party in college. I'm lame. I just sit at home and spank it, apparently,
Okay.
and read and
Okay.
while drinking.
Okay.
That's what I do.
think, well, yeah, there's plenty of wild things that I did back in the day. The only thing that comes to mind, like right now, is my 21st birthday party, which was actually with you, and it was the night before. We had a big gig the day of my birthday.
And you
Was
turned
this-
21 before him, right?
Yeah, like a month
month.
before.
Yeah.
So
Are we talking about Iron Butterfly?
yeah,
Okay.
so our band's gonna open for Iron Butterfly.
Indagata de vida, baby. He doesn't say baby. Jesus Christ.
That's who you opened for?
Yeah. Seth Q Center Stage. It was a big deal.
Hey.
It was fun. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So the night before, Bill throws me this giant birthday bash,
Aw.
and hot tub's open.
Hey. Oh, so is that your parents' house?
yep.
Nice.
No.
No, he's got parents.
Yeah, I have parents. It was at the house that my parents owned.
Go ahead, put it out there.
No, my parents knew
Your
everything
parents.
that I
have
did.
parents.
My parents knew everything that I did because I would spend absolutely no time cleaning up.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So I get distracted with people. I'm hanging out at other places, and then I find out people are in the hot tub. Hot tub's open. And so now I'm like, I got to get in this hot tub. I'm coming in.
Birthday boy, time to put my
Yep.
birthday suit on.
Well, it's just boxers only because nobody brought their swimming trunks. So I climb in boxers and I sit down. And a friend of mine, we're sitting there, we're all talking and laughing. And a friend of mine leans into me and he's like, hey, with a drunken smile, I'm not wearing any underwear or clothes right now.
Or clothes.
And I go,
right.
what? He goes, yeah, I'm naked.
Oh my God.
I go, why are you naked? He goes, because we were playing Truth or Dare.
Oh my
like,
God.
21st birthday, people are playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah. Oh man.
Apparently, everyone's naked in this fucking hot tub,
But you.
but me. So then I look to my girlfriend, and I say, dare me to take off my underwear. She says, hell no, I'm not doing that. So
Is she naked?
no,
Oh, okay.
She's on deck.
She's like assessing the situation, like,
So I get dared to take off my underwear by somebody finally. So I'm pulling them
Thank
off,
God.
throw them on the deck.
Oh my God.
Next
Your
thing,
mother would die if she knew that.
no, she would not.
next thing you know, I keep
She
trying to
would.
climb out of the hot tub. Like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go do this. I just gotta stand up. And my girlfriend
I
keeps me
just
like,
gotta
sit
stand
the
up.
fuck down. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just gotta get up. I gotta get out. It's hot tub. It's so hot. Like, I'm naked in front of people for the first time in my life, and I can't wait to be fully exposed.
Oh
like I
my
just keep
God.
trying to stand up.
On purpose?
Sit
Yeah.
down.
Why?
Because it's a hot tub. I've never been so big in my life.
Oh,
I mean, I drank so
okay,
much.
Okay.
I drank so much, and
That's
what-
funny.
fast forward at some point, we're out of the hot tub. I don't remember how or why, or I get out of probably because my girlfriend says, "Get the hell out of this hot tub."
Get your fucking
and,
clothes on.
and now, yeah, put your clothes on. We're done.
Party's over.
And so now I'm standing like out by in the foyer,
Nice.
Yeah.
and I'm standing there waiting for the bathroom. I'm in line, and out comes
There's
my
like 18 bathrooms in this fucking house.
No.
no, but I want to go to this one.
Okay.
Yes, the
Yeah.
one with the mirrors on
Oh,
the ceiling.
yeah. Yeah, I get it.
And out comes my friend that told me that nudity was happening in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
butt naked,
Oh my God.
with nothing but his hand on his junk,
Oh my God.
and he stands there in the foyer
Oh yay.
and holds an entire conversation with me and my girlfriend.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't even like, you're naked. Why are you? It was like, hey, did you get that new Allman Brothers CD that just came out? Oh, yeah, I'm so glad they're back and making new music. Oh, I know, me too. This is
my
awesome.
God.
And we sat there and just talked for like 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Woke up
Cupping his shit.
totally hungover the next day.
Well, yeah.
And the one responsible guy in the band that wasn't allowed to come to the party, obviously. I'm sure
Oh.
he probably, because he still lived at home.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so he's off, probably called us a million times. And you're like, dude, get up. We got to get to the show right now.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
I got to go home and get clothes. No time.
No
Just gotta
time.
wear what you
Oh
wore
my
last night.
God.
Get on the stage.
Oh my God.
Indicado de vida.
I don't know if I can hear this right now. Not the drums. No, not the drums solo.
Too psychedelic. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, man.
Help me, Bell.
Oh my God.
This is only song number 1.
Oh Lord.
I feel
Well,
like I've been here for 30 minutes.
Well, don't feel bad. At the end of that show, when I was climbing up on stage to grab some of my shit, there was a soundboard that was like the biggest soundboard I've ever seen in my life for Indicado de Vida, and I grabbed the leg of the fucking soundboard and to pull myself up onto the stage, and put the middle of my forehead right into the corner of it, and I immediately let go and want to fucking throw up almost immediately. I was concussed like
Oh my God.
that. I mean, it was unbelievable.
That sounds terrible.
But then we went back to the house and we partied some more and we got back in the hot tub.
That's right.
And I
Oh
fucking-
my
fucking did it all over again.
Who wants a second helping of dick soup? I do.
Hey, but this time I provided the beer.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
21.
Did you? Was it Red Dog?
I don't know what I bought,
With
but
Batman?
I bought it myself.
Look, it's Batman.
It's Batman eating a checkout, man. It's so cool.
Batman. Batman.
Let's
I don't
buy
know what
that.
means.
Red Dog.
Red Dog.
Take a Red Dog logo. It's on the top of their bottle cap, or
Oh yeah, you boys have told me.
flip
this
it upside
before.
down. And it's Batman eating a girl out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you showed it to me.
It was on the
somehow.
train going up to Chicago.
Yeah.
But
That's
sadly,
what it was.
Batman's ears are kind of pointed down. Like,
I didn't see it. I didn't see
This
it.
is not very good
this
tasting.
isn't the best I've had.
Yeah, y'all had to like draw it out for me.
No,
and
I found it on the internet, and I was
didn't
like,
get
look
it.
at that, and you're like, I don't see it.
I didn't.
I don't
So
see
you're
it.
not very good at looking at clouds
No.
and seeing
No.
dicks either.
No,
What do you see? A cloud.
no, no.
Sure, you don't see anything else? Cotton ball. What do you want from me?
Right. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the William Barron Show. We will be right back after this.
Do it on my own. I hope you're happy now. I now know I'm all alone. I used to think I was an average man. And now I see I'm half the man I need to be. I'm begging, won't you please? And my knees are filthy, and my soul is so weak.
Full of shit Amish. I have a story about college at Lincoln College in Lincoln, Illinois. Was the only kid on campus that was 21 because I decided to take 2 years off.
Right.
So
Had to collect my non-thoughts.
So this one night I go out for a beer run for me and my friends.
And
if you
everybody
wanna
else
call
who
them.
went to school.
Oh, dude, I'd be
entire
sitting there in the
dorm.
middle of the day just playing like Metal Gear Solid.
Are you guys gonna hang
Skipping
out with
class.
that old guy tonight?
Yeah, here.
Who? Bill? Yeah.
What's the statute of limitations on buying booze for minors?
Well-
30 days.
At first,
We're just making up a throw number out there. I think that's 24 hours. No, way past that.
at first I was like, well, I mean, you seem cool enough. I mean, no, we don't talk to each other in the same. We have 3 classes together, and we never talk to each other. But you knock on my door in the middle of the day.
And you remember what it was like to be
I was like, yeah.
a young
Yeah.
Yeah.
guy.
My older brother never bought me beer, so I mean, I was like, all right. For
I'll
the
be
first,
an older brother to you.
Yeah, I was like,
Fine.
all right, I'll buy you some beer. I got to make a run anyway. I'll pick you up something. So for about the first 7 or 8 times that happened, then I started charging a delivery fee, $20.
Oh,
$20.
That's extortion.
Oh,
$20.
well, $20
Per
So-
head,
No, $20 per order.
per run.
So the first order was like a 12-pack, and it was $20 on top of it. And then they got wise, and they were like, all right. If we're gonna pay him $20, let's make him pick up like 8 12-packs.
How about
So
two
I'm
30
rolling
packs,
through.
fellas?
Yeah, I'm rolling through the fucking grocery store.
Just
with
get a fucking
beer
keg,
sitting-
you idiots.
I eventually did. But this one night I went
Didn't
out
you have
and
to hide it though?
yeah. I got caught by the RA, like the building RA, like so many times, like sneaking it in. We would roll our shirts around individual beers and pack them in a bag.
Don't you think the
And
RA...
he would catch us like walking in with this huge duffel bag.
As soon as
Be like,
the
"Wait,
RA
hey, easy.
As soon as he realizes you're 21,
Yeah,
doesn't he just go, fuck, I've got the guy that buys everyone beer in my fucking building?
Well, here was the thing. This guy took my fucking beer, and I he drank it. It was in his fridge. I was in his dorm house. Like everybody had like a dorm, like just one little room.
How old was this guy, 23?
No, he was like 45.
Oh,
And
really?
he had 2 dorms. Like they knocked down the wall in between the
So, like,
2
his,
dorm rooms.
Was he at school? There?
That was,
So
no,
they could
he
put
wasn't
in a
going to school.
bathroom?
That was his
His
job.
job?
That was his job, was to bust
Jesus.
kids trying to sneak in
Right.
alcohol.
Oh, this guy's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his wife lived there
What?
in a dorm.
No.
Stop.
I swear on my
He
life.
must have been trying to get like a master's degree or something.
No, he was not enlisted at all.
Oh,
it's
wait.
a 2-year college.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, you don't. You're stealing my beer to put it in your fridge.
Just
and
trying to do this accounting
God.
degree.
maybe that's what yeah, maybe he was a student too. And
He was like 20 years older than me. Like,
hey, it's never too late to
it's never
start
too late. You're
your
right.
dream.
But no, not this guy.
It's my dream, honey. I want to be an RA at this community college.
All right,
Honey,
I'll
move in
support
with me.
you. I will support you.
Move in with me.
Oh my god.
But I want my own bathroom, damn it. Well, they're going to have to probably tear down a wall. Well, then tear down a wall they will. Because we're worth it.
Oh my god, that's so creepy. Like that's creepy.
So you boys showering?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even talk about the showers. But
Oh, shaving today, huh? Good for you. Good for you. That's the shakedown. He's like, so what's going on tonight, fellas, huh? You guys having a party? Yeah, it's all right. You can tell me. Just don't let my wife find out, all right?
Was he cool at all, or was he just a giant douchebag?
no, he was just a giant douchebag. So this night I go to make a beer run for everybody. Like it seemed like on the floor, and I come back and I forgot my little key that lets me in the front door, which the front door is right by his front door, and he always leaves his door open.
Oh.
And he
so
was
he can
like,
hear
he's
you
always
coming
like
and going.
meandering around,
Yeah.
like hanging
Did you
out
have
in
a
the.
curfew?
No,
That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
No curfew?
no curfew.
Well, that's
No,
pretty
we can do
nice.
whatever we want. Dry campus though. So I have all this shit. I forget my key, and my roommate was up in my room, and I don't have a key, and I could not find a fucking rock to save my life to like throw at the window.
Prior to cell
Probably
phones.
a good thing, huh?
Prior to cell phones.
Yeah, prior to cell phones,
God,
there
how
was
old
not a
are you?
yeah, yeah, no payphones anywhere in the vicinity. And I decide to scale a fucking. It felt like a redwood
my
tree.
God,
I mean, it was like
You climbed a tree.
I climbed a tree, the tree that was right outside my window, and I climbed all the way.
Where'd you
to-
put all the beer?
I left it down right at the base of the tree.
So is it the trunk?
In a bag.
Yeah.
No, in a bag. I would always take my WCB bag. You remember I took it on Disney trips. My grandpa would buy us one with initials on it. That big fucking like you could fit.
WCB
You could fit like a 18-year-old kid in this bag.
Oh my god.
So I just left it at the stump. Fucking climbed up. Fucking waving my arms in the window. He's on the computer.
My god.
And he was on my e-machine.
What's
I
an
thought
e-machine?
This was so long ago, I thought you were going to say he was on your word processor.
Playing Oregon Trail.
What's an e-machine?
It was a
Dysentery
computer.
again.
It's a really shitty computer.
shitty computer.
Okay.
But that's all.
Cheap.
That's
They're
all I
like
could get.
$200.
Yeah.
Whole
It was,
computer.
it was garbage.
Why is it called an e-machine?
That's
That's
the
just
brand name.
The name of the
Yeah,
brand.
this is the brand name.
Oh, okay.
So he's sitting there, and he's like looking slightly to his right, and the window is right slightly to his left, and I'm hanging outside this tree, being like, "Hey, hey, hey!" Doesn't hear a fucking thing. All he's like text or AOLing his girlfriend at the time,
Oh my god.
and I'm like,
Dial up.
dude, let me in.
Dude.
And so I decide that I'm not close enough because obviously he doesn't hear me. So I go take one step
On the limb?
on the
You're
limb.
out on a limb,
I'm
literally.
out on a
Oh
limb.
my god.
I lose my footing, and as I'm going, hey, and I'm holding my right hand up to get his attention to wave at him, I slide all the way down a bark tree. I was on the second story, so I slid what is that? 20 feet. 20 feet with my fucking armpit running down the side of a tree. It was just blood everywhere. My
Ew.
shirt was ripped, blood everywhere.
God.
Finally,
What'd you do? Crack open a beer?
I deserve this.
I gotta take this
I've
one.
earned
On
this.
your wound.
This is Miller time.
Oh, it's thinning out my blood. I better drink more.
Oh my god.
So I eventually saw somebody going in the door, in the front door.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense just to wait.
It would have
So
just
kinda
sit
wait it
outside
out.
and wait for him. Like,
Yeah.
waiting for somebody I know.
Or drop a quarter, Grandpa, on the payphone around the corner. And
Oh,
call.
it wasn't around the corner. They didn't have any payphones on campus. You had to go all the way up to Family Video, which was at least 2 blocks.
Well, you had your car, right?
Why?
At least. I had my car, but I
2
wasn't going to get
blocks.
back in my car and then
Oh
drive
my
2
God.
blocks.
Instead,
and I
I'd
wasn't
rather
going to
climb
walk.
a fucking 20-foot tree and then
I figured it
fall
would
out of
fucking
it.
work. Yeah, it fell.
Oh my
So
god.
I wait. I
What
go
was
inside.
the dude's name? What was his name?
Who? My roommate?
Yeah. Dude.
Frandon.
Brandon.
Frandon.
Never learned it.
Frandon Shones.
I only called him Dude.
Dude.
Frandon Shones.
FJ?
FJ.
I remember that guy now.
Knock on the door. He answers the door because he's right in the middle of this big AOL dispute. And I'm bloodied. And he's like, what the fuck happened to you?
What happened to you?
You
I don't want to talk
stupid
about it.
Fucker.
Bring it in. Drop the beer.
Explodes.
Well, think about it. This is
Yeah.
this is at night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so not only does he have to be able to hear him, which he's probably not going to be able to through dorm windows.
True.
Probably not.
They were.
He'd actually have to focus not the window, but what's on the other side of the window on purpose to even have a chance of seeing you, right?
I was pretty fucking close to the window.
I mean, right on the window.
I was probably like 10 feet away from the window.
But he just had to happen to look out the window. He'd have to just like
yes.
He'd have to look away from.
I should have broke a branch off the motherfucker and threw it at the window.
There you go.
But then again, I wasn't that bright. I'm still not that bright. So
Oh.
I threw it at the. If I would have thrown it at the window, he probably would have been like.
Did you try spitting at the window?
Nature.
Any,
Spitting.
you know,
No,
Anything.
I never thought once to.
maybe a snot rocket.
Ew.
I've seen your
If
aim.
you were Joe, you just dropped your pants.
Ooh, that slide down that 20-foot tree would have been dirty.
Your pants at the window.
That'd have been bad.
Would have been dirty. No, we
yeah,
actually.
then the RA comes out and you're standing in the middle of standing on a tree with your pants down.
dude, look at me.
He might not worry about your beard.
Well, and there was another time where we actually devised a situation where we could go against the back end of the dorm house, and there was a tree, and we devised a pulley system that I would
God.
latch the bag to, and people
Oh, a
would
dumbwaiter.
pull the rope up. After of course I fell down 2 stories of tree. And we just developed this thing, and it worked like gangbusters.
You're like-
it was great.
You were like the gang. You're like the mob.
Yeah,
You're
I was.
working
I
out
was.
your own.
I was bootlegging.
Yeah, bootleg.
Bootlegging. Just ran to
Oh,
Brian's room. He'd just pull it up, and then he'd distribute it. He'd get a finder's fee or a rope-a-dope fee.
Brian.
It sounds like a cross between our gang and the mob.
Exactly.
This guy loved corn. He loved corn. It was like, and it was
Oh, I
just
thought you meant just like
Yeah.
this was,
No,
what
no.
about the commissary with him? He just loves corn.
He loves corny jokes.
You bring him a can of corn, he'll
loves
do
it.
anything
He loves
for
he
you.
loves corn.
You guys are like the little
Corn with a
rascals.
K.
Not a little.
We were, except we were 20.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I got some beer here. Oh, okay, white guy. Oh, you're pulling on my head. Oh, there's a dog pulling my chain. Oh, no.
And then all of a sudden, Leprechaun comes out.
doing with all that beer? And then
Pulley.
you run around the tree from the RA, and you run in a circle, and then all of a sudden you stop and lean against the tree, and then he's like, "Where'd it go?" And he starts running the other way, and then,
It was a
Pulley.
lot like that. Yeah, we could see it. Where'd that beer go?
taking
It's like
it over
right
his
above
head.
his head. Yeah,
There's just an exclamation mark above his head.
right. Like Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. I had a fucking trippy mushroom moment with that game. I actually tripped on mushrooms and looked at my alarm clock. I'm not lying.
I want
What?
to get serious right now.
So look at this moment.
This is a very serious moment.
I looked at my alarm clock, and right above it, I saw it with my own eyes. I saw the ring and the exclamation point above my alarm clock, and I can't remember what time it was, but I was like, "What time is it?" And it was ring. I was like, "All right, that's fucked up. All right, that's not normal. That's not normal. I gotta
I
gotta
the
do
video
something.
game. This is not good.
I gotta do something
Well,
to pull me off of
Who
this.
does
What the fuck?"
shrooms and goes to bed?
And then I looked over at Wink.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like
yeah.
a waste.
Well, no, I had so many people in my dorm room when I did them, which is, I guess, a bad idea. But the other guy that did it with me was Wink, and I look over at him, and he's just deep in a Playboy centerfold, just like,
Ew.
oh,
What?
yeah.
Do you
And then you
mean-
walked over, you turned it upside down for me. Like, here you
Put it
go.
right side up.
Here you go. No, vagina's not on the head.
Oh my.
Yeah, you got the wrong.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh my god.
No, I couldn't move. I couldn't move when I saw that shit. Anybody else?
Any weird college stories?
No, I cannot. No.
I got
No.
nothing. Well, you know that about Bill, Ryan, two Waynes, Cody,
Two
Amanda.
ways.
Two Waynes.
two Waynes.
Wayne and Wayne.
This is one guy, Wayne.
All right, real quick before
Wayne.
we sign off, what do you guys think about the iWatch? I've seen it on Dick Tracy.
It's
The Jetsons, the
iWatch.
commercials, they do a great
The
job.
commercials.
No, it's not the iWatch. It's the Samsung,
Samsung.
Galaxy,
Galaxy,
Watch.
Galaxy, what is it? Galaxy Gear?
Galaxy
Yeah.
Gear, maybe.
It's silly.
I'll tell you.
Are you guys going to get one?
No.
They
You have to have
tell-
the phone. You have
they-
to have the phone for it.
They tell you everything about it in the commercial. It's dumb. It's old. Every thing they show
Yeah.
you is at least 20 years old,
Yeah.
if not older. I think Power Rangers is the only the most current thing that they have of someone talking in their watch.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
the
from
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Everything else is the Star Trek era of this is what it'll be like in the future. That was the furthest they could think of.
So
Nobody wants to talk to their wrist.
So you believe
Right.
that Samsung, being a globally traded company,
I think they fucked up.
you think they
big
fucked up?
time.
Well, Apple's coming out with the iWatch.
Not
They're-
after this flops, they aren't.
No.
Yeah, they're
So
gonna
they're going to
pull it.
hold.
They're
They've
gonna
been
pull
working
that
on this for
faster.
years.
Oh, they will not let Samsung get the rug out from under them anyway. If Samsung came out with this first, Apple would be like, well, fuck it. Scratch it. We're done.
Scratch it.
Yeah, we're not doing something.
3, 4, 5 years of development.
They created the
Fuck it.
tablet. They created the iPod.
Yep.
They created the MP3 player. They created the tablet. They're not going to allow Samsung to create the talkable watch. If
you just don't think it's
I
going to
think
land.
they're going to look at it and go, no, we're not going to do it. Especially after they see that this flops.
Their ads.
It's going to
Yeah.
flop.
Their ads are pretty bad.
No one's going to buy this.
Yeah.
Who's going to buy it?
I've always, ever since Dick Tracy, I've always wanted to be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, and
I have.
yeah, you do it once, and a guy looks at you like we look at people who use a Bluetooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
I
then
hate
you-
that guy.
Look at that guy
I
walking
hate that
around
guy.
with his fucking phone on his wrist. Hello?
All right, true enough.
You guys walking around with his wrist in the air.
Trying to get good reception. Hang on. Hang on, I'm going to go outside.
Exactly.
Hang on, I got you.
Stupid.
Are you still there?
Stupid.
Hello?
All right, I gotta watch the rest of this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 4-2 in the top of the eighth, a 1-2 count with Daniel Descalzo. Look at that beard, man.
Oh,
That's
and
that's
Past
a,
Joe.
That's a hefty
There's
beard.
also only one
Don't forget
out with a
to
man
take
on
your
first
pill.
and second.
What?
I'm talking to me in the past.
Oh
Oh, wait, that doesn't work.
no.
No, you'll still be
Future
late.
Joe.
Future Joe.
Future Joe. Don't forget. Damn it. How's this work? It's gotta be your pill?
Yeah. No.
What
Well,
the fuck are you
I'm
talking
giving you a
about?
pill,
Uh,
a shroom,
Oh.
and I want you to take it when you listen to the podcast.
Okay.
When did we get
Sweet.
shrooms?
So let me get this straight. He was the server.
Who?
You're gonna go back a couple episodes for that one.
Thank you for listening to the William Barron Show. The server. Brought to you by Wix.com. What does Wix do for you?
Wix.com will do everything you need for your web desires. If you're a company, if you need some global presence there, just go to Wix.com. They will get you set up and get you going.
Wix.com. Thank you guys for listening. I would like to thank Danielle for being here,
Thank you.
Craig Ketchum,
Yes, sir.
and Joseph.
Always a pleasure.
We will see you guys next week, Wednesday night, 8:30, which is actually Tuesday around 11:30. And
Do the math on that, folks.
No, Tuesday at 8:30, Wednesday at 11:30.
Wait, it has to be.
Well-
I think it has to be your Tuesday.
No, it's my Wednesday.
Unless you cross international
but it's
date line, then
but-
it might. Oh,
Eastern time, Pacific. No, we're Central.
Central.
We're Central.
more central.
So
Is
it would be
Puerto Rico-
So actually, it'd be like 12:30.
It's U.S.
Eastern.
territory, not Central Time.
Be 9:30. Oh, home run! Replay.
Replay.
All right.
Like that.
We'll see you guys next week.
That was the past. In the past.
Thanks for listening.